Oh man, it's been a long week, man. Man, your boy just started a new project. People keep asking me how my waves look. I'm trying to get this merch off the ground. I just started a new business. Man, I'm telling you, your boy is stressed, man. It's like the only thing that's not stressing me out is doing these brush reviews. I'm talking about Brush King dropping so much heat, people don't know what to do with themselves, you know what I'm saying? With that being said, let's see what the drop of the week is this week. Yo, what it do? It's your boy J Lou, and you guys are just in time for something new. Alright, now in today's video, the brush that I'm going to be reviewing, this is the Royalty. This is the 802. Now when it comes to this brush, just like how the intro hinted and showed you guys, I'm going to go ahead and call this bad boy the Northern Lights. The main reason why I'm going to do that is because when you look at the paint job of this brush, as you can see, it has that green paint job with a little bit of yellowish and blue streaks within it, you know. And one thing I want to point out is a lot of people tend to think that these paint jobs are very easy to come up with, but BK takes his time and it's really a science behind the paint job, you know what I'm saying? So with that being said, this color right here is just it's crazy, man. When I first saw this brush, I was like, how am I gonna come up with a nickname of this bad boy? But then it just hit me. I was just like, okay, Northern Lights, man, you know what I'm saying? So with that being said, let's go into the front of the brush. As you take a look at the logo, this one has the white emblem, you know what I'm saying, for the Royalty logo. As y'all already know, when it comes to the numbering system, because this is the 802, this is an 8-row soft brush. Now I'm gonna get into a little bit more of comparisons of the other brushes that have previously dropped, you know what I'm saying? So you have to be patient. So when it comes to this brush, as I already told you guys, this bad boy is a softie. But one thing that I mentioned in my first review of the Royalty 709 was that there's a huge difference, you know what I'm saying? So when it comes to comparing it against the Royalty 705, as you guys can see, the bristles are definitely a lot longer within the new Royalties. And with that being said, that plays a factor in regards to how the brush feels when it pulls. Now because this brush is not a 7-row Royalty, this is an 8-row Royalty, you will definitely notice that there is more pull on this brush. So for me, it feels more like a softie with pull. Alright, now when it comes to using a softie, especially one that has pull like this, you can use this bad boy from a fresh cut all the way into the early stages of your woof, even into the late stages of your woof, because at the end of the day, you can use a softie at any time in your brush session, you know what I'm saying? Now for me, what I try to do is throughout the day or for whatever reason, if my hair feels a little bit dry or a little bit brittle, what I'll do is I'll take a soft brush like this and I'll simply brush my hair. And after you brush your hair for about 10 minutes, you will notice that your hair will start to feel a lot more smoother, and at the same time it will look a lot more laid down. That is the whole purpose of a soft brush, you know what I'm saying? Now when it comes to this brush, I'm pretty sure you guys are concerned about how it falls in the lineup of all the other soft brushes and medium soft brushes that Brush King has made. So let's get into it. Alright, so the brushes that I'm going to be comparing it against today, I'm going to be comparing it against all 5 of these brushes right here. On this side, this is the 708. Right here, the red brush is the 704. This one is the 802. As y'all already know, this is the Black Panther. This is the 801. And then right here, we have the 701. Now, when it comes to comparison, like I told you guys, this bad boy is a medium right here, and then this one is a soft brush. When you compare the bristles and how they feel, you can definitely tell that this is softer than the 708. At the same time, the bristle length on both of these brushes are the exact same length. Now, when you compare it against the 704, as you guys can see, this is a medium soft brush right here, you know what I'm saying? So it feels like a medium, but it's a softer medium. And then with this one, one of the biggest things that I notice is with these 2 brushes, the bristles are slightly longer on the 802. So with that being said, you will definitely feel that this has a little bit more pull, and it will aid in the polishing and the laying down of your hair. Now, when it comes to the 801 and the Black Panther, one thing that you all will notice is the bristles are the exact same length. Now, when you run your fingers across the bristles, you will notice that these bristles on the Black Panther definitely feel soft softer than these bristles right here. Now they're both considered soft brushes, but this one is a softer softie, you know what I'm saying? I would say this one probably is a true softie and this one is a softie with pull. And then as y'all already know, when it comes to the 701, this is the extra soft brush. This is the softest royalty that has come out so far. So when you compare the bristles against each other, of course the bristles are the exact same length, but because this one is made with extra soft bristles, you will definitely be able to tell that this one has more pull. Alright, so I got a big update and a big surprise, you know what I'm saying? Because I know a lot of people, well, it's not a lot of people, but there's been a few people in my comments talking about,
man, are we really gonna take advice from a dude that ain't got waves?
Well, I'm here to tell you that your boy J. Lou, I finally hit my curl length, and based off of my angles that I've been brushing, my pattern is starting to come in. So with that being said, let me give y'all a real and full update in regards to how my hair is looking, as well as the way I'm going to be brushing and giving you guys some tips along this journey. So let's get into it. Alright, so at this stage, once your hair reaches curl length, what you'll notice is you'll go from looking like a straight hair waver and be like,
man, what's the issue, man? My hair is not waving up. What's the issue?
But once you hit your curl length, your hair will start curling like crazy. I basically shot this video, today is Tuesday. 3 days ago, I did not have any curls whatsoever, but once my hair hit curl length, I'll start seeing them come in like crazy, you know what I'm saying? So with that being said, once you hit curl length and you're able to see the waves forming, you really need to hit your angles hard and fast, because you don't want your pattern to become established with bad angles, you know what I'm saying? So at this point, this allows you to be able to tweak and see exactly how your pattern is forming. And with me, what I noticed is I had to tweak some of my angles, because at the end of the day, I was going for 360 swirl, but as y'all already know, it's hard to break old habits, you know what I'm saying? So with that being said, let me show y'all exactly how my waves look. Alright, so when it comes to the left side, as y'all can see, my left side is looking just like 360s. It looks like 360s are gonna come straight in on the left side, right? I've been brushing my hair just like this, following those angles that I told you guys from the jump. Basically brushing down this way as well. Now, when I go to the top, one thing that y'all will notice is, because I've been brushing my hair kind of slightly at an angle like this, but as well as to the front, the top of my head looks like I have 360s, but then you will start to see that they bend and shift really hard, as if I'm trying to go 540. And then once you follow up, because I was brushing my hair like this, as you guys can see, my waves are forming perpendicular to that angle, and they're slanting even harder on this side, to the point to where it doesn't even look like I'm going 360s on this side. It looks like I'm trying to go back 720s. And then once I get down to the back, as you guys will see, all of this area is looking like I'm going 720s again. You know what I'm saying? Now with that being said, a lot of people was like,
hey yo man, what pattern you going for? Blah 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 blah.
Now when you first start your pattern off, you may have an idea of how you want your waves to look. And for me, I did. I wanted to be able to have a 360 swirl, but as I start going more into the journey and the way I was brushing, I noticed that I was brushing more so for a hybrid. Now, a lot of people may not know what a hybrid pattern is, but since I'm already going in that direction, I might as well just stick with it, you know what I'm saying? But a hybrid pattern is basically a blend of two different patterns. And as you guys can see, on my right side, it looks like I'm going 720s again, you know what I'm saying, as well as the back. But then when I get into the top as well as the right, it looks more so like 360s going into 540s, going into a 720 slant, you know what I'm saying? So with that being said, I'm not going to change my angles, because what I'm trying to do is make as much progress and line my connections up the best. I feel like at this point right now, the way I'm brushing my hair, it complements the way that my hair grows, and it will allow me to be able to get the best results possible, you know what I'm saying? So now when it comes to history, another waver that on YouTube that had a hybrid pattern was Young Wavy. And when I start seeing how my waves start coming in, I was like,
you know what? I'm gonna go for the Young Wavy pattern.
One thing that y'all may know is when I first scalped, after I won Wave King and everything like that, I told everybody I was going 360s with a swirl. But when my patterns start coming in, I start going 720s, you know what I'm saying? This time around, I said, I'm going 360s with a swirl. But when my patterns start coming in, it start looking more like a hybrid, you know? So at the end of the day, I'm gonna just go with it and show y'all how to get a swirl pattern with a hybrid, you know? So let's get into it. Alright, so with this soft brush, what I'm doing is I'm going to use the corner portion of it. And the way I'm brushing my crown is I'm brushing it directly over like this. And then I'm just tapping it to make sure that my waves go underneath, just like that. And then when I get at this bottom portion right here, what I'm doing is I'm tapping it slowly right here to drag these waves over. Then I'm brushing it right here. And then from there, what I'm doing is I'm just pulling my hair back over like that. Alright, now while I'm brushing, I'm using all the techniques that I've been giving you guys to this point. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to brush fast and you don't have to brush for a very long time, especially if you're hitting consistent angles. The main reason why I decided to stick with going with this hybrid pattern is because I was like,
you know what, my waves are already forming in that direction. If I change my angles, it's gonna cause a major clash.
Now, I want to give a big shout out to some of my subscribers because some of you guys actually hit me up and was like,
hey, yo, J. Lou, man, some of your angles you brushing, they not right. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to come in the way that you said that they coming in.
So big salute to you guys, you know, because at the end of the day, I did tell you I was going 360s with a swirl, but I'm the type of person is I'm gonna go with the flow, you know. So the way I'm brushing, the way it feels natural to me, that's how I'm gonna go with it. And honestly, when it comes to brushing these angles, it just feels the most natural way to me, you know what I'm saying? Most of these angles that I've been brushing, I've been blind brushing just to be able to get as many brush strokes in as possible throughout the day to make as much progress, you know what I'm saying? So those angles feel a lot more natural to me, and then when I get home, that's when I isolate my crown. But just to wrap up this video, when it comes to using this bad boy right here, one of the biggest things that I notice is a lot of people always say, man, how can I change my texture? How can I improve my hair or whatever? When you start using a soft brush, and the main reason why I recommend it is you will definitely notice that your hair begins to feel a lot more softer. With a soft brush, you can brush slow. You don't have to brush fast, like I told you guys already. If you brush fast, that basically just makes your curl snap back. So with that being said, if y'all have any questions or comments, make sure y'all leave them down in the comment section below. I appreciate everybody that's been joining me on this journey, as well as giving me tips and clues and hints and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I'm gonna keep it moving and keep it rocking. But I hope y'all enjoy y'all day, and I hope y'all enjoy the rest of y'all weekend. It's your boy J. Lou. Salute.
Come brush with me, ayy, do what I do. Lou is the name, I'm so off the chain. Torino is the brush, do wet wood grain. Brush a wave, I have something. Brush a wave, I have something. Brush a wave, I have something. Brush a wave, I have something.